Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you how you can make green smoothies. So I have some of the ingredients here that we're going to use in our smoothie, and we shall be cutting the ingredients and then putting them in the blender, and then we are ready to make the smoothie. So I already have the pineapple. I like to put the pineapple in my smoothie. So you just make sure you chop it very well. It is optional if you want to include this middle part of the pineapple, because normally it's non-treat. It doesn't taste so good, but it really has a lot of food nutrients in it. So I would recommend you guys to put it in if you're gonna make a smoothie, because the blender can actually blend it so good. So we have the avocado. We also chop this into small pieces. Right there. It's okay, we can mix everything, because at the end of the day we are going to put everything in the same blender. And I have a handful of spinach. I have already cleaned everything here, so it's very important that you make sure that you give your fruits a good wash, because apparently with this corona crisis, it's very important that you really wash your fruits so well. So I have more of the spinach. Don't mind about this, is for making it easy for me to dry my hands whenever I need to. And for the spinach, what I usually do is make sure I just slightly slice it. Doesn't have to be really small slicing. It's just to make sure you cut it a little bit so it can fit well in the blender. And then I have my apple. Then we cut the apple. That's a good trick for cutting. So you just cut on the sides, and then this is for throwing away. And then slice this. If you want, you can use frozen fruits, but I prefer the fresh ones, especially when it's in the summer and the spring. I really like to use the fresh ingredients, because anyway, it is so easy to get all these fresh things from the supermarket. So why not use the fresh one? And then the next thing would be the banana. Peel this good, very good, and then you just chop it into small slices. That aside. So the next thing we are remaining is the celery. This is how it looks like. I've already washed, so everything here has already been washed really good. So make sure you also wash all your things that you're using. So we'll be chopping this into small slices. There you go. I have 3 of them, but it doesn't really matter how many. It's up to you. It depends on you how many celery you want to use, and of course the size of your blender as well, because you should make sure what you're preparing is able to fit in your blender. This is really healthy stuff. So after doing some good exercises in the day, relax a bit, and then you chop, then you do some smoothies. So we chopped this wasn't good. Continue to chop everything. All right. So the next thing left is the ginger, and then we'll put everything in the blender. So guys, I'm ready here with the blender. I have put in a little bit of water, and then I like to put in this is apple cider vinegar. It's really healthy. I like to put in a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and then we'll put everything. We'll just mix it in just put everything together in the blender. As you can see, the order doesn't really matter as long as everything fits in. And then you're able to make a good mix. So everything is now in the blender. And then the last thing we have to put in is the natural yogurt. You can use the normal yogurt, but I like to use the plant yogurt, and sometimes I use the plant milk instead of the normal milk, because this doesn't have a lot of fat. And really, how much you put in is like half of this. Not all of it, just a half, and that's it. And just like I said earlier, of course you'll have to weigh depending on how big your blender is. So we'll make sure we mix all this so good. Before we start the real mixing with the blender itself. Everything looks fine. Let me put on the cover. Put on the blender, and then so we are ready to blend our mix. So alright guys, so basically this is how the smoothie looks. This is how it looks like. It's so yummy. Let's see if we can try to test and see. We just mix it a little bit. This is how the mixture looks like, and you just taste it. It's so good. So just remember, you guys, to try your own smoothies at home, and please share and comment. I'll be looking forward to reading all your comments and see if you really loved making the green smoothies. I make the green smoothie every week, and I have like three bottles that really take me through the week, and I keep switching depending on what I want. So next time, watch out for my next video where I'll be teaching and showing you guys the next kind of smoothie. And welcome to the good and healthy life. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like and comment.